Today on Singles Court, Rhonda's been rocking Wanda's suitors.
She's a slut.
Hey, I'm proud of it. Yeah!
Wanda says, help me, Rhonda, and keep your paws to yourself.
Why can't you just keep your hands off the one that she's with?
Thank you.
Because I'm helping out my sister.
But she doesn't want your help.
And Rita's on the line for her cell phone obsession.
He calls one time while we're having sex and she answers the phone.
She claims she's at her boss's beck and call.
I've never had a job with this much opportunity before.
But Ricky's not buying the excuses she's selling.
Oh my God, I didn't cheat on you.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe you. Can you push the ejector button?
Hi, I'm David Knight, and welcome to Singles Court, the #1 show here on the Singles Broadcast Network. This is the place where singles come to work out their messy relationship problems. And who better to help them out than nationally syndicated relationship expert, Angela Segal.
You know I love a sunny day. How are you doing today, David?
I am doing very well today.
I love it. I love a sunny day. It's sunny, it's warm. I love it.
Right
Don't
away
need
you're
a
good
tan.
mood. Yep. There it is. Work on the tan. That's
It's
it.
great. It's
Yep.
great. I'm loving life. What do we have for today?
Well, Angela, we have Wanda and Rhonda. Now, they're sisters who, well, that's Wanda there in the green, and that's, well, there's Rhonda in the orange. Now, they're sisters, and they live with their mother in a trailer park. Now, Wanda recently started seeing a man named Dwight, and she wants to bring him home to meet the family, but she's a little nervous that Rhonda won't be able to keep her hands off of this new man. So I call this the case of trailer park trauma.
Well, Wanda, might be quite legitimate at your fears, so kind of give me an idea what's going on.
It is. Well, Angela, I think it all started 15 years ago when our father died.
Oh, yeah.
He left our mother penniless, and we grew up in a trailer park. And now, 2 months ago, I bought my own trailer. Okay,
boring.
thanks. I bought my own trailer. I still live next door to my mom and Rhonda.
She just can't get away from us.
I just want to find a nice man and settle down and live my life in my
So
trailer.
you all live
Good
next
luck.
to each other?
Yes.
But so you don't live together?
Not anymore, no. As
Okay.
of 2 months ago.
No, she just can't be away from us. You know, she just wants to be around us all the time.
But you live with your mother in,
Well,
the, other,
yeah.
in the other trailer?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, with our mother.
So you two are, let's say, parked side by side?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now my older sister here,
She always has to say
That's right.
older. Got to get that dig in, huh?
she's a slut.
Hey, I'm proud of it.
Here we go.
Woo, yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You are.
I
and
know.
she brings home a different guy every night.
Honey, you are just jealous.
I'm
That's
not
all
jealous.
it is.
These dirty ball cap wearing guys from the bar
Oh my God!
into our mother's trailer.
And my mother doesn't care. She enjoys the whole thing.
What does she watch?
Oh no, she doesn't watch, but I'm sure she hears a lot.
My poor mother pretends there's a tornado just to block out what's going on.
And guess what? She's got her little face pressed up against her window, trying to look to see what's going on.
That's sick.
No, it's not. It's because there's nothing going on in your life, so you want mine.
Well, Rhonda.
What?
I mean, you have to admit, no. How about yes? I'm not going to address you
Yes.
that way, so I don't want you to address me that way. If you think about the fact that you're, you know, it's causing a rift between, that's your sister. I mean, your behavior is up to you. You're right. You're an adult. But, I mean, there's some level of respect. that
I'm
should be
trying to
there.
help my sister out.
Really, how?
Well, let me tell you.
Please do.
Because when she was young, she started to read all these stupid feminist books, and she's got into her head that to be a feminist, she's not supposed to have sex before she's married. So all she's doing is making a lot of men unhappy. Every time she goes out with a guy, she won't have sex with him.
Okay, I don't
so
And let me
he's
make sure-
unhappy, she's unhappy.
Okay.
So what do you
Rhonda,
expect me to do?
Rhonda.
I mean, I'm just helping her out.
I don't
That's all.
believe
Rhonda.
Yeah.
Come back,
I don't
Rhonda.
care.
Come back,
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
Reel her in, please, baby.
Yes, try.
I just want to understand your line of thinking. She doesn't know how to make men happy, and you do. So tell me about your happy men.
Well, let me tell you, you know,
and how lovely your life is.
I mean, my life is very fulfilled. I mean, I know how men are, and I know what I want from men. My sister's problem is she can't understand why she brings home men and they sleep with me. Well, they sleep with me because she's not doing it with them. So I have to look after them. I mean, it's better me than someone on the street.
You have to look after them.
Well, I think that's the same thing. Let me ask you, in terms of the fact that obviously that causes a rift in your relationship.
Yes, it does.
You have someone you're interested in, and they end up sleeping with her.
His name's Dwight. No, this is my new boyfriend. We've been going out for a few months. He's very responsible.
Have sex with him. Have sex with him, and he'll be happy, and then you won't have to worry about it.
I think he's the one. I think we can settle down and get married.
Well, bring him
but
on
every
over.
time I bring somebody
over,
home,
I'll see however
every
he's
time I
on,
bring
because
somebody
you know,
home,
if he sleeps with me, then
Rhonda, if you think you can have any man you want, which apparently you do, why can't you just keep your hands off the one that she's with?
Thank you.
because I'm helping out my sister.
But she doesn't want your help. Because
I'm-
your kind of help can come from anybody.
No. But you know, maybe they won't be there at the right time. She wants to find the perfect man. She wants to find the perfect man.
And
so
if
she
you could
brings
just
them
keep
home.
your mitts off him, your
no,
dirty
but
hands.
if they'll sleep with
But
me.
do you see, here, Rhonda, here's the issue. Because what you're saying is just totally out in left field. But even before we address that, let's address the fact that if you think you're helping her, and she's saying you're not, why can't you just respect the fact that she thinks it's not help? And leave her
Because she doesn't
alone?
understand, and I'm starting to see that you're probably on the same plane as she is.
Well, you know what? Our plane is full and yours is empty.
No,
so maybe
she's
I'm looking at the
got to
runway.
know that men can't commit.
Men
they can't
can
commit.
commit.
And
Yes,
I'm
they
helping you out. You know what? You should be down your hands and knees kissing my butt for what I'm doing
Well, watch
for
it.
you.
How could you kiss your butt? It's always laying on the bed with someone else on top of it.
Angela, can you
Probably your
ask my
boyfriend
sister what the
underneath.
longest
Not mine.
relationship
Mine wouldn't
she's
want you.
ever had is? The longest relationship she's ever had. Go
Tell
on.
me. Please humor me.
Oh, a couple of hours. And I'm proud of it. You know why? Because men can't commit.
Really?
Men can't commit. So the
Well,
only
you know
thing
what?
that men are good for.
Rhonda, one thing about you is you have all these issues about men can't this, men can't that. Let's talk about you. Can you commit? Can you love?
That doesn't, you know,
No, that's a
it doesn't matter
question.
whether I can
Yes,
or I can't.
it does.
Because if you count on a man, you're going to end up getting
Angela,
hurt.
can you?
That's all there is. You're
Can
going to
you?
end up getting hurt. And you know what? I don't know
The
with
very
you guys.
first guy she went out with.
You
the first-
guys, you
John?
just want,
John?
no, wait, don't even go
She
there. You
went
know
out with
what?
John.
You want this fantasy life. You want to be taken off, and you too, Angela. You want some man to come along on a knight in shining armor, take you off on this horse,
You mean
and take you
like
off
a
to
trailer?
never. You're gonna go to Never Neverland. Well, you know what Never Neverland is? You know why they call it that? Because it's never gonna happen. Never, ever, ever.
Oh, that's
Rhonda,
brilliant.
thanks for the drama.
You're
but
welcome.
one problem you're missing is you've tried it your way, and it keeps not working. It hasn't worked. You have
It's
not had
working for me. I'm
No,
great
it's-
at sex, and
no, it's
I'm
not.
having fun,
And
and
who-
that's all it's about.
Sure you are, because if you're really having fun, you wouldn't talk about it so much. You wouldn't flaunt yourself all over the place if that were the case. And if you really didn't want a relationship, you wouldn't sabotage the fact that she's going to have one every time.
You know what? Look at you two. You just don't. You aren't comfortable with yourselves. You're not comfortable with your bodies.
Your first
or with
boyfriend,
sex.
John, cheated on you. And
Rhonda,
Just
Rhonda.
leave him out of this. This has
Rhonda,
nothing to do
you're not
with
going to
it.
change what she thinks. What I will say to you is, you need to answer the question of whether or not you want to have a relationship with your sister or whether you want to have a relationship with a man at some point. Because you're going to have to decide.
I can't believe you just brought him up. Just leave him out of this. It has
Rhonda,
nothing to do with anything.
Do you want a relationship with Dwight?
Yes, I do.
Well, you know what? I suggest you get the wheels moving on the trailer. I'll be back with my resolution.
I can't believe you did it. How dare you? Why would you even bring up his name? You know, you just.
You know, those that talk about happiness seldom are truly happy. So you don't fool me, Rhonda, at all. You know, Wanda, it hurts to see a family member that totally disrespects you and disrespects your relationships. That is a really tough situation to find yourself in. And Rhonda really has no respect for your family and no respect for any man that you're in pursuit of. You know, all I can recommend to you is that you move your trailer until Rhonda sees the light. It's not hard to do. They do come on wheels. Rhonda, I feel sorry for you because over and over you're talking about how happy you are when it's very obvious that you're not happy. And the fact that you say you don't care that you don't have a relationship, we know you do care because if you really didn't care, you wouldn't spend so much time trying to sabotage the relationships of your sister. You know, sex is not the lock that secures a relationship. And in your case, Rhonda, you felt it necessary to believe that that's the only way a man can have you. But what you don't realize, if that's the only way he sees you, of course he's going to be happy to have the sex. But if he can see you first for who you are and understand that deep down inside that you are a human being with feelings, goals, desires, and concerns, he'll be able to give you the respect that you deserve. Think about it. You've tried it your way over and over again. You've been on this merry-go-round that has not worked. So what I would recommend that you do, try it the other way. Try demanding that a man respect you and have interest in you first before you have sex. And you know, you might just win. And the most important thing you'll win is your own self-esteem. Because somewhere along the way, between the sheets, the back of a car, the back of a trailer, you lost that. And not having it, it's really hard to demand it from somebody else. That's that, the final word.
Next on Singles Court, Rita's on the line for her cell phone obsession.
He calls one time while we're having sex and she answers the phone.
She claims she's at her boss's beck and call.
I've never had a job with this much opportunity before.
But Ricky's not buying the excuses she's selling.
Oh my God, I didn't cheat on you.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe you.
And Singles Court is back. We're back here with two more singles, and they have a problem. And who better to straighten that out than nationally syndicated relationship expert Angela Segal?
I tell you, we're going to need fans in here. I'm really going to put fans in here.
Really?
Yes, it gets hot, heated, everybody gets upset. And
I thought you meant fans of the show.
well, we have those.
Oh, of course we do. Bring them right down here. Huh? Okay, well, I'll tell you, Angela. We have here Ricky. Now, Ricky says that ever since Rita got a new job managing a restaurant, she's been on the cell phone nonstop to her boss. Now, Ricky's irritated by this, but Rita says that she has to be on the phone. She has to make herself available for all her boss's calls. I call this the case of fear of firing.
Well, Ricky, it sounds like you don't like the cell phone situation. What's going on?
No, the cell phone's killing me, Angela. I'll tell you. You know, I just want to say, I mean, I really care about this woman, and I foresee sharing my life with her and everything. But the last couple of months, I'm just like at the end of my rope with this whole cell phone thing.
You all live together, right?
Yeah, we've been together about a year. We
Okay.
dated a bit before, moved in together.
We're going to get married.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I have a good job. I work as a courier. And the first few months,
So
everything
you
was
should
good.
have a cell phone if you work as a courier.
Yeah,
right?
but I have a work cell phone, but I never use it outside of the job. You know, Monday to Friday, I use my phone. I leave it in the truck, and that's it. It stays in the glove compartment till Monday. But, she could learn from that because, the first
need
few
my
months
phone
we
for
were
work.
together, everything was cool. Then she lost her job at a restaurant she used to work at.
Right.
Okay, so I supported
The
us
restaurant went
financially.
bankrupt.
It was no problem.
That'll
and then
do it.
A few months ago, she gets this new job managing this Mexican place called Pepitos.
It's a brand new restaurant. It's an amazing opportunity. I'm getting paid double, almost triple what I was getting paid before. It's an amazing learning experience.
No, it is a great job.
Managerial
that sounds
position
good.
with
That's-
a lot
It was great.
of
She was unhappy,
responsibility.
unemployed. You're sitting at home, you want to be working. I can understand that. I'm very proud of her that
You
she
should
got a job.
support me in this.
But, okay, Arthur is the owner of this place, okay?
He's my boss.
He gives her this cell phone so he can keep tabs on her, like it's like a leash.
He's not
almost,
keeping
okay?
Oh my goodness.
Please.
It's a brand new
He's
restaurant. A lot comes
this
along
guy
with a
phones
brand.
her
He's never
24/7,
owned-
7 days a week.
He's never owned a
all the
restaurant
time. He's
before.
always calling her.
I've
She's
worked
not at
at
the restaurant.
restaurants.
She's
I'm
Okay,
the
on
but
only
the
tell
one
me,
that
I
can
guess I'm
answer
missing
certain
something.
questions.
Well, okay. Rita, give me an idea of why that phone would be ringing past when you're off duty. Because I know in a restaurant you work long hours anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me
Okay,
about
say
it.
he's making out orders for how many pounds of hamburger we need.
He'll call her for
He's
everything.
isn't he the owner?
He's the owner, but he's never dealt in restaurants.
He basically
before.
is like the
Okay,
money,
he's the-
okay? He doesn't
he's
have
the
any
money
brains.
man.
This guy's like probably
Hence
an idiot.
my
He doesn't-
job, okay? I
Okay,
came
but
into this
okay.
knowing that my responsibility
He
would be
phones her all the
huge.
time. Okay,
He
can I tell
knew
you something?
this.
We had our
He
year
knew
anniversary.
this.
I took her out for romantic dinner, okay?
Okay.
It was all good. We're sitting there having a nice dinner. I never get to see her. She works like 80 hours a week.
I
We're having a nice
understand that.
dinner. In the middle of the dinner, the cell phone rings. She answers it and proceeds to talk to Arthur for like 20 minutes.
10
At the
minutes.
table?
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there at the
10
table.
minutes.
And I'm
There
sitting
was
there,
a
my
problem with
food's getting
staff.
cold.
Rita,
There was a prob-
girlfriend, you need a copy of cell phone etiquette. That's
Yeah,
a
no kidding. You want to talk about
no.
cell phone etiquette? This guy will phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's been there all day, all night. She comes up at
Etiquette-
2:30. He calls
etiquette-
one time while we're having sex and she answers the phone.
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, it's true, Rita. She answers the phone anytime. It's like he is
Oh
like
my God.
he is like her master,
Please
and
tell
she's
me
like
that's
this
not
little dog.
true.
Look, it's true that was I can't believe you
You
just
know what?
said
She's
that.
telling you. She's
But-
telling
but
you. You
I
always
mean,
say that
that
it's just
is-
for business and all this.
It
kind
is
of
for
stuff.
business.
Rita.
It is for.
I hear them
Why would-
talking.
Why would you? I mean, it's bad enough in the middle of the restaurant because that was
I
I
understand
can't believe
that,
you did
but
that.
I cannot
But
turn
in the
the
middle
phone
of your
off.
intimate moment,
He doesn't know what we're doing
which
at
are far
home.
and few
but
between.
you
He doesn't
do. That's
No.
the point. You do. You do know.
It's my job. It's my job.
Okay,
I have
you know
to
what?
be
You know what? She says it's her job, right?
If
She's
I'm
indispensable.
indispensable,
Okay.
less chance of losing
I listen
the
to
job.
them talking on the phone, right? Whenever I do get to spend time with her, she's always talking to him on the phone.
Yes.
And they're always
Well-
chit-chatting, yes, about business, but also she's telling him about what she did on her day off, where she's going.
When you
what
work with
she's doing that
somebody,
night.
you establish some type
Yeah, but
of
they're
relationship.
always talking about it. You know
some
what
type
else is kind of
civil
funny?
relationship.
Rita,
It's not
she
just
always says
how many
me.
pounds of
Please
beef
don't
do we
add any
need?
more. Rita, I mean, please defend yourself here. I mean, this is not
I'm
very
trying.
good.
I'm trying. I've
But
tried to
you're not
defend
doing a very
myself for the
good
last
job.
couple of months.
You answer the phone
It is
in the
an
middle-
amazing. Okay, what
in the
he
middle of
forgets.
sex. What? No,
I
that-
try and
let's-
call her at work. She doesn't even answer my phone calls
Okay.
on the phone.
Let's quantify. You answer the phone in the middle of sex. You answer the phone in the middle of a dinner. You don't tell him anything about the fact that you are both together. It's just you talking to him. That is not a very good case.
Yeah, you know what? The funny
And
thing is she
O.J.
never
Simpson couldn't get
mentions
through
me.
that one. Shh. Defend yourself, please, because I'm sitting here thinking, goodness gracious.
Our dream. Okay.
No. Let's talk specifically about the
Specific.
phone.
You know, I'm
Look.
starting to wonder if there's something going on
No,
between her and
no.
I.
You're not talking
Okay,
about a cell phone
specifically.
with
Is there
your
anything
business.
going on?
Answer
There's-
the question, please.
There. Okay.
Is there something going on other than work related? Because, okay, first of all, does he know he's
Okay.
interrupting
First
your son?
off,
Does he
let
know
me
you have
say
a
that
man?
there.
Does he know you have a man at home?
He should know this.
What do you mean he should know? You've told him, right?
Rita,
You
why?
told him.
I haven't
Rita,
exactly
Rita.
told him.
How could you
Why?
not tell him? Is there something going on? Is he hitting on you or something?
Ricky,
There's
There's
only
something going
goodness,
on.
you know what, Ricky? You shouldn't talk to you on the cell phone probably because you run out of minutes. Please.
No.
There's only
Listen to me.
been one time.
No.
One time what?
He drove me home from work one time,
Which he's always doing,
and he leaned in.
He leaned in and what?
He leaned in for a kiss.
Oh, I
but I
can't
put a
believe
stop
this.
to it.
I knew there was
before
something
he
going
got
on between
close.
you two.
Before
No, I
he
knew
got
it.
close,
You know, you
and
were
I
talking about
told
she's
him
working
that
late.
it was not
she's got this
part
thing
of
going-
my
How
job
could you do this to
description.
me?
You know,
After
I
all
didn't
I've
do
done for
anything.
you.
I didn't do anything wrong. I defended
How could you
myself.
not cheating on me? He's not doing something wrong.
Oh my God, I didn't cheat on you.
I can't believe you.
I
can't
did
believe
him
you.
before
Can
I
you
got-
push the ejector button?
Yes, guys.
Could you this? Come on, really. We're trying
What
to
he
get to the
doesn't
bottom.
realize is that I love him. I would
Rita,
never
that's,
do anything.
That's irrelevant
Anything.
right now. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that you are unwilling to turn the phone off. That's what we're talking about.
I'm not
So
unwilling.
tell
I'm
me-
working for
okay,
us.
Okay, no,
I'm
no,
working
no.
for us.
It sounds like
'cause
you're
it's-
working
it's
for you and
interrupting
Arthur.
the
That's what it sounds like
relationship.
you're working for.
So my question that you've never answered is why are you unwilling to turn off the phone?
I would love to turn off the phone if
What
I
is-
believed that my job
Why are
would-
you unwilling? Back to my same question. You have not answered it. With all this time, you've never given me an answer.
I've never had a job with this much opportunity before.
I can't.
I know you're not going to answer. No, you are not going to answer.
See,
the phone
this
now.
is what welcome to my world.
Okay,
Angela.
but this could be very
No.
important.
You know what? You really need to turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh, it does have an off button.
Yeah, you need one too because you're not listening to anything she's saying. If you're
That could have
so-
been my job, okay?
You know what? If you'll lose your job for not answering the phone, you don't need that job.
Exactly. Sorry.
There's bigger problems. Now, my question, this is about relationships.
He should have been
This
understanding
is about
from the get-go.
relationships. You tell me why you don't respect your relationship enough to turn off that phone.
Why doesn't he respect me?
That's not you.
Why can't
I
he
do
respect
respect
me?
you. What are you talking about?
No,
I
you
respect
don't. From
you.
the very
I've been putting
beginning,
up with this
you
from the very
complained
beginning.
about the hours that I worked.
Well,
you
who
forget
wouldn't?
about the
You're
time
never
that
at
you and
home.
I
You never spend any
Rita,
time
he
together.
I want to
No.
open up a restaurant.
But you know what? The time that you have together, you're not willing to give him. However little it is, that's where the
This
problem
is a
comes in.
sacrifice that we have to make together to work for the dream that we have.
Rita,
Okay?
How can I have a dream with you when I don't even trust you?
Speaking of sacrifice, it's time for my resolution because this whole case has been a sacrifice on my part.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe you.
How could you kiss that guy?
This is not about the cell phone. What it's really about is not focusing on the relationship. You know, Ricky, I understand you're upset with Rita, and most men in the same situation would feel the same way. However, you weren't really talking to her, you were yelling at her. So it was really hard for her to be able to get her point across because you were angry. You know, she needs your support. She needs to know that you support her and care about her, that you support her in terms of her work ethic, support her dreams, her goals, and her desires. Because with support, that helps people to be able to make better decisions with respect to the relationship. You know, Rita, people can only do to you what you allow them to do. And your boss calls you all the time because you let them. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. Tell them that you're unavailable, after hours, give him back the cell phone, tell him you'll take a pager, because with the pager, you can call him back when it does not infringe on the time between the two of you. You know, when outside pressures and responsibilities come into play in a relationship, it is up to each person to make sure that the other person knows that the time you have together is yours. Whether it's a long time or a short time, it's how you act that's going to make the other person feel comfortable. You know, it's not hard to think about what it is that you want in life, but if you really have that dream of opening a restaurant and the two of you getting married, then it's time for you to understand now where your priorities lie. And I tell you, the only message your boss needs to hear is this one. Do-do-do, I am sorry. The number you have reached is not in service. And that's that, the final word.
Well, that's it for today, and while I try to get Rhonda from our first case out of my mind, I'll just say that you've been watching Singles Court, the final word for singles.